Welcome to The Sky is
Hey everybody, welcome to The Sky is Falling. Dave, do you know that you muted yourself halfway through that?
Let's start again.
All right, go. This is ridiculous.
We're gonna get this someday. An idiot.
Welcome to The Sky is Falling with your hosts Ben Barber and Dave DeAngelis.
Hello everybody and welcome to The Sky is Falling. I'm Ben Barber, that's Dave DeAngelis. That's Dave DeAngelis. Dave, send me the file and
I want to do it.
And I will attach it to the video.
Nah, I want to do it live.
So what happened was you muted yourself.
I know I muted the wrong thing. I should have muted my mic on my board.
But you muted the whole thing.
Yeah, I muted the whole thing.
All
Shut
right.
up, Ben.
I'm just saying.
It is what it is. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning. Welcome to the show.
These are all pilots. This is a perpetual pilot program. We're gonna keep trying over. That's a cool idea for a show. Every episode's a new pilot. We've thought about that.
Yeah, was there a show that did that? No. I'm thinking of just terrible pilots that I've seen.
I thought of a cool show idea where the whole show is just different shows, like 3 seasons in. You drop the audience into something intense, like season 3 of Breaking Bad. Like any of those episodes, you'd be like, "What is this?" You just gotta know. We have a hello from Braden. I believe that's hi from Braden. He probably typed that himself.
Classic. Yep. Hi, Braden is a classic way for him to say hello. Hi, Braden. So Dave, so I think that's great. I think like taking you into the OC, but the only thing that you see is the what you say? That's the only episode that you ever see of the show.
SNL sketch.
But that's the only episode that you ever see of that show.
I was like, I wonder what led to this point.
Do I care? Meh.
And maybe that'll be a way to get new shows started. Hey, you know what? Let's talk about something else.
Deal. So what do you... Tom Foley is watching. Hey, Tom.
Hey, Tom.
I
wonder if he'll jam with us. He should put us on and play guitar in the background.
That was awesome. So the...
You're just thinking of a video of that.
I am. I'm also thinking, I'm so excited that coming up in a few weeks, we're going to have our new music director, Thor Jensen, who will...
It's going to be great. We got to get all the kinks out before we get Thor.
Yeah, we got to get all the kinks out before Thor, which I'm super excited about. So I want to, you know what? Let's talk about Tom. I filmed an event that Tom did last Sunday, and we did the So I filmed the event. He did a talk at the Babcock Smith House about Green at Gettysburg, and it was very good. But the only thing that I could think of during it was, you and I used to work with Tom over 10 years ago,
for like 2 months.
For like 2 months, and he made such an impression on us that we decided that every single thing that we ever did creatively would have a character in it named Tom Foley.
If it needed a name,
it would be Tom Foley.
Yeah.
We made a full-length terrible we made a full-length improvised movie that was like an hour long, and the bad guy in its name was Tom Foley. We never said that his last name was Foley, but in the
In
credits,
the credits.
it said Tom
Your name
Foley.
was also Peter
And then in the credits we put Griffin. I don't want to talk
Griffin.
about it.
So that's
But another thing that we did was, when you went to school, when you went to New England Tech, you
Boo.
needed to do a project. Yeah, you
Not
needed
the school. Well,
not the school, just the decision. So you
the cost.
so you had to do a project where
We wrote it.
and we wrote it, and
And there
There
needed
were
to be
no-
someone that the
there were
main
no
character
names.
texted.
yeah, there were no names.
There were
in
no
it
names
whatsoever.
in that short, except the person that the guy was texting. And
It was
what
just
his
a short. It was just a short about two people that just had a one night stand, and they both are pretending that they don't remember anything, but they definitely do. And the
Would
guy,
not fly nowadays.
it would not at all. But the guy texts his friend, and so
Tom. But it's
so
in the phone
so
as
so
Tom
on the
Foley.
phone I just put Tom Foley.
Because no one would have a last name, but that's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do now.
And then
Did they change it?
what do you mean? No. Oh,
Like in
they
text?
changed it recently, I think.
I think it used to only be the first name.
I actually saw it the other day. It was just the first name again, and I was weirded out by that.
Who knows?
Who
Are
cares?
we going to talk more about Tom?
I would love to, because also
Oh.
we've been working on a new show
Oh,
for years, and one of the main characters' name is Tom. Because of
It's gonna
Tom Foley. It's going to happen. Anything that we ever do creatively from now on, and I made this promise to him last Sunday as well, that I will never stop putting the name Tom Foley into things.
it just
It's a
works.
great name.
It's a good name.
It's a great name.
Not like
So,
Dave DeAngelis.
no, or Ben Barber.
No, that one's actually pretty good.
Well,
Anything just straightforward and easy to pronounce is good.
yeah. Is it starting to feel like fall yet for you, Dave?
Nope.
Did
I'm
it
waiting
start?
for St. Patty's Day coming up.
Did it ever feel like summer? Someone commented on a video from.
If Allie held these mugs, it'd be perfect.
Oh, it'd be perfect because she's a lefty. And now we would cut to Thor, our music director for the show, our
Going,
band
"Hey,
leader,
man, I
our
just want
band
a
leader.
mug." You gotta get him to say that.
Um, there was a comment on a video for Frets of Zach Dustin, incredible. Check out Frets if you need anything music related.
Choo choo.
But anyway, he did this video that I filmed of him explaining the history of the ukulele and how to pick out a ukulele.
For 1 second, I thought you were gonna say universe.
And somebody commented on it, and I was like, "Oh, that was awesome!" And I looked back at it, and it was March 6th,
Oh,
and I was like, "Oh, this is like one of the last things that I did." Like, out in I had another filming day with him.
the last thing before what?
Before. Okay, Dave, I know that your life hasn't really changed all that much, but I just want to let you know that everybody else has been dealing with a pandemic. So no one's been leaving their house.
Really?
Yeah, well,
Well,
that's
that
actually
doesn't
not true anymore. Nobody's been leaving their house. Everybody
That's over.
everybody washes their hands all the time,
As they
relentlessly.
should. Why wouldn't they? Why wouldn't they be always doing
Hand sanitizer was like sold out for months.
sold out?
Clorox wipes gone from the shelves. Paper towels. It was like everyone in the world turned into you for a period of time.
It's horrible here, I'm sure. I feel that way.
But it's okay because it's over now. Sorry. So fall. Are you excited? Are you excited for anything for fall?
This is like you asking me about summer. It's like everything that we know about every season, for me at least, not everyone else, has been changed. You know.
Yeah.
I really enjoy the weather.
The weather is great.
It's way more my style.
It was really nice out yesterday. last night I had to go down
Hot.
to the. Well, no, last night I had to go down to the beach, and it was really nice out. It was like a cool breeze,
Like an
was-
ocean breeze.
like an ocean breeze.
This
It was.
guy,
I wasn't trying to go there, but
you're killing me, bro.
anyway, you're killing me,
Let's talk
bro.
about something interesting.
I wanted to talk about what you thought about fall starting the year.
Yeah,
Because
I
there's
knew
a
you
big,
were trying to talk about that. That's why I said let's talk about something interesting.
because there's a big debate.
Okay,
In-
tell me
in-
the debate. Let's do that. Let's focus.
There's
Let's
a big
focus
debate.
then.
There's a big debate in our house
Let's pinpoint the talking point.
over. So Dave for years has said, remember at the beginning of the year, and I would always think that didn't happen in January. That happened last year. I don't know what you're talking about. And he, for 15 years, has said, no, idiot. The year starts in September. Okay,
Well-
calendar years start in January, but the real year starts in September.
A lot
Okay.
of people think that. Anyone who has any connection to a school.
Now, I realize that not only did you go to school, obviously, your entire life until you were like 21, but your parents were both teachers.
Yes.
So your life really fully reset in September every year.
Yeah, we were one of the only families who every summer spent every day together.
Every second of every day.
Every second of every day. And also during the year. When do you think they were home?
Your vacations, when you got home from school, they were home from school for the most
every
part.
school vacation, the whole week. But yes, every day. You know, they were teachers though. So they
Right.
stayed a little bit later sometimes. My dad being the music teacher and everything, you know, they were after school activities. But he would come home miserable at some point soon after I got home.
Yeah.
No, but yeah, depending on what grade we were in, within an hour or so, home all night, every day, Monday through Friday. Weekends, we were all together. But there you go. But yeah,
I disagree with everything Doug says on principle, so I'm still going with January.
do you want it that way? So
No one else will get that, but I
Oh,
love
yeah.
it.
Well, a lot of people, people who, it doesn't, I was going to say it's everyone that has a connection to school, but that's not true at all. A lot of people, a ton of people are like summer. They commit time off of work even when they do work full time. You know what I mean? It's a big deal. The Labor Day weekend is such a big deal. Why wouldn't you think that's like the end of the year for some people?
Mm-hmm.
Also, you're about to go.
It's your last opportunity to wear white.
Exactly. But then you're also this is fact.
It's true.
But also, we're all about to fall is the start of going back inside. I would say we get more isolated in the winter, but that seems inappropriate to even say the word.
Oh, it's time for a weather update. Hold on. Sorry,
Oh.
guys.
I didn't know we were coming on right away.
I
There
didn't
we
know
are.
you were coming on right away either. But all right, weatherman Braden and of course Allie. What is the weather out today, Braden?
Is windy.
Okay.
Windy?
Windy. Is
Oh.
it warm? Is it cool? Is it sunny? Is it raining?
It's sunny and swishy swish.
Swishy swish.
What's the temperature out today? If you could guess, Bryn.
If you could guess, what do you think the temperature is?
Mm,
Take a guess.
83.
Nope, it is
73.
78.
78.
That's
Number-
okay. Close
Numbers
enough.
are hard.
Whatever.
So Braden, while you're here, weatherman, let's talk about fall. Braden, do you think that the school year starts in September do you think that the real year starts when school starts again in September?
Yeah,
Or do you think it starts in January?
January.
Thank you, Braden. One for the good guys.
Braden's like Art Lake.
And we're gonna play water balloons today.
Coffee cup salute.
Nice. I don't have a coffee cup around me.
And
So
we're gonna have smoothies.
nice. What kind of smoothie do you have?
strawberry banana.
That sounds great.
Mommy has strawberry peanut butter banana.
I like it. So Braden, we're talking about fall. What are you looking forward to with fall?
I am looking forward to Halloween and Christmas.
Okay.
Winter. But
Well, Halloween.
Halloween, yeah. What about school?
School, I'm really excited about because I'm in kindergarten.
Hey.
Kindergarten.
You are.
That's awesome. Can I go to kindergarten with you? Not
You could
cool.
use a brush up.
I could. Oh, that's a subject that we should get on, Dave. We had an amazing idea last year that I want to circle back to later about elementary school for adults.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's out.
Meh, is it? Who knows?
I thought
Okay.
it's hot out here today.
Back to the weather.
The sun.
Oh,
All right. Hey, Allie.
God, it is hot.
Very nice. All right. So, Braden, is
Well-
there anything else you want to talk about before we go back to the regularly scheduled programming?
Dead air. Let's go.
Life box.
Dead air, Barry.
light box.
A new light box.
Yes, you have a new light box to take product photography.
Mm-hmm.
And you're teaching mommy how
We're
to use
thinking
it.
about starting an Instagram for Braden, since he is
Good at pictures.
good at pictures.
Kind of
I've been
better
saying that
than
for a
mine.
while.
He just said better than me, which I find rude, but
Well,
Last night, Allie, this is
Kind
a
of am though.
this is a real conversation that happened last night. Allie said, I
10
took
people watching.
I took photos in the I took photos of something in the light box, and Braden took photos too. Mine were better. And I was like, thank you for the clarification, Allie, that you, a professional photographer, did in fact take better photos than your
It-
5-year-old son.
it's pretty good today, though. He was getting some detail
There's
shots.
6 people watching.
We don't need to worry about how many people are watching all the time, man.
excellent.
Anyway, so yeah. Lightbox. Woohoo. Cool stuff.
All right.
All right.
Hey guys,
Bye.
thanks for joining us. Thanks for the
Thank-
weather update.
Wow.
And there are 9 people watching.
Oh,
Okay.
you're
10.
he's trying to do your intro where you look to the side.
Oh, cute.
Very
He's
cute.
trying, Braden, you're trying to,
Nah, there it is.
all right.
No, the other one. Where with the
Oh.
rain.
Oh, that one?
Yeah.
Good stuff.
All right. Thanks, Braden.
Bye.
Thanks,
Bye.
Allie.
Bye.
Bye.
Love you.
Well, yeah, love you.
Oh,
All
there's
right.
9 people watching.
Okay. So let's talk about this idea of an elementary school for adults, because I thought was it preschool or elementary school?
No, it was elementary school.
Okay, it was elementary school because it was like
It was a little
a little
basic,
simple.
man.
Yeah, a little simple. But it was like rent out. Like, is Tower Street getting destroyed?
How would I know?
Is it officially getting destroyed?
Do I look like I'm on the town council?
Somebody tell us in the comments. If it's actually
Or just give your opinion of what you think is happening.
of what you think. Yeah,
Not what you think should happen.
No, but what you think is happening.
Whether or not you know. So my
So
idea,
anyway, yeah, Dave's
my
idea.
idea is based off of Billy Madison, of course. but
Everything in
practical.
our lives is.
I mean, but it's practical because you think about it. It's like, we're in America, right? We're in the United States. And our school system, it's okay, I guess. But like retention is tough for adults. I'm pretty sure a lot of people who graduate don't retain anything. So like literally, I thought one day if we went back to elementary school as adults, Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader is a great example of like, we don't know basic things as adults that we should, especially with the internet, Wikipedia, Google. I know I base my knowledge off of what I find out in the moment.
Mhm.
So like literally, it'd be fun if adults could take these classes again. Like,
It's like a 1 week immersive camp, though.
yeah, I'm not talking about a full
No,
school year,
we're not going to a full school year. It's
But,
like
like-
a 1 week vacation type camp.
it's a camp, and we get to do geography, which is we
Mhm.
all get to. It's all funny because we all as adults get to laugh at how dumb we are,
Mhm.
and we learn geography. We learn, and it's no judgments of like, oh my god, I should know this. We all should know this. Is why we're doing this right now.
Yeah.
That we're doing basic geography. I would need math. No, but writing.
You could
Um,
probably use a brush up on your times tables.
I mean, I definitely do, but that's not fun. Like writing, creative writing. I literally thought gym and recess would be amazing. You know,
Hold on, Chad. No, there's no homework.
No
It's
homework,
a camp.
It's a camp.
It's a
fun.
camp. You go, all right. So like you go to this camp, you all like stay, possibly you can get like hotels, or like maybe you can like transform some of the rooms in, and this camp is like for 20 people tops. So you could like transform if you take like an older school like Tower Street, for example, you take some of the older classrooms, you turn them into like lodging rooms for the week. And or you don't, if you know, whatever. And but basically you come in the morning and you have a full day of like classes and recess and lunchtime.
Oh, you got to bring a box lunch,
Yeah. And
or we'll do hot lunch. It depends how big this.
right. One day there's like a field trip to like the water park because you know maybe it's in the summer or like something like that. Like
Or the
but-
zoo.
or the zoo. Yeah, everybody goes to the zoo, but it's fun. It's meant to be fun. You have like music class and art class and like, but it's the same 20 people in the camp for the week, and they're your group. And you have like a general teacher who comes in.
That was another thing. I think we could use people like my mother, who's a retired teacher, who has like literally has as a like elementary certification. She could teach these adults.
Yeah. Your mom was the basis of what we were like, oh,
Who
we
we can
should
get
just
to
get
staff it.
yeah. Yep.
Or teachers that just want to do it. I mean, I don't know a lot of teachers that are teaching full time that would want to teach more, but
No, but also, all right, so like Chad and Doug, you say you love this. How much would you pay for this camp
well, it depends
to
what it
go?
is.
Right.
Is it a
So
day camp? Is it overnight? What is
is it a
provided?
day camp? Let's go day camp, lunch is included. Cafeteria
lunch?
style hot lunch,
good
cafeteria
food.
style hot lunch.
We like the company
Friday
will
is
provide,
pizza day. Friday is pizza day.
but we should have like
um,
real catering,
Yeah,
not like what actual public school kids get.
right.
Unless you want that, unless you want like a classic chicken patty,
Or like
what-
we'll buy some steakums and make some steak and cheese grinders.
the way you would know.
Yeah. Fifth graders could teach it.
Well, they probably know the info more.
But yeah, so we would but it would
But this stuff is good. It's good for socializing. It's good
Yeah.
for literally brushing up on what you should know.
Yep.
And we all like it's all tongue in cheek of how it's all like we're all taking the piss of how like we all don't know.
Oh, there's gym class.
That's why I
like,
said
you-
gym is so fun. Think of all the things you've done in gym. You
Yeah,
wanna play wall ball with adults?
I do.
Of course you
I do want to play wall ball with adults. I want to
Wanna
play
do pickleball?
I want to play kickball again.
But it's
I
with
wanna-
adults, so it's
I want
not
to play
like-
that weird hybrid of volleyball where you're allowed to catch it and throw it over.
It's also dodgeball.
Oh yeah.
I think you can throw
Dodgeball.
it at people.
What was the one with the little white balls? The like snowball one. It was basically like a snowball fight.
Oh, it was war.
It was just war. It was just
Yeah,
called
yeah.
war.
It was or snowball fights. Literally, you set up the mats as like bunkers,
Yep.
and you hide behind them, and it's like a combination of dodgeball and like, and you have to like. There were medics.
So Chad, are you suggesting that we make this a professional conference, but we just frame it as elementary school? Because what we're talking about is really getting a brush up on like your shapes.
Yeah, like where
Like,
what
what is a
countries are in South America?
what is a parallelogram again?
What is it?
What are the capitals of the 50 states?
What
A
is
lot
the
of people don't.
Pythagorean theorem?
A lot of people don't know that there are 50 states in America. That's insane.
Everybody gets a puzzle of the country, and you have to put it together and
Mhm.
see how you do.
Yeah.
Without a guide, you'll be
Right.
screwed. That'll be all
Right.
day.
Give me the definition of photosynthesis. Can you do that right now? Probably.
And you
But
can't
probably
say
not.
chlorophyll more like borophyll. You have to give an answer.
Yeah. You know.
We can read plays together.
How many of
And
us know
somebody will be
cursive
assigned
still?
to read, and they'll be all self-conscious about it, and they won't want to do it, and they'll stutter, and everyone will be like, "Ugh, this is taking forever." It'll be great.
Yeah.
We could do a book report.
On Peter Rabbit.
We could do a biography presentation. We have to dress up as the figure that you are, but it's got to be appropriate.
Doug said I would pay a couple grand for an overnight week-long camp.
Overnight, you could go crazy.
Okay, so if we got
But
20
here's the
people
thing:
to pay
adult camp is a thing
$2,000,
already.
that's
Adult camp is a
$40,000.
thing.
Right.
But we're talking about literally. You got to learn. We got to do like elementary school and like classes. It's not like camp because you can do an adult camp. A lot of people.
This is what I'm saying, Chad. This is what I'm saying.
Well, yeah. Every time you say you're from Rhode Island, they're like Long Island.
Mm-hmm.
You're like, no, Rhode Island.
Did
They're
you
like,
know that there is
part
a
of New York though? You're like, why would you think that?
Did you know that there is a village like a little bit south of Rochester, I think, called Rhode Island in New York? It's not what people are talking about, but it is real.
Yeah, no one knows that exists. Either.
No, not at all.
I'm from Rhode Island, New York. Ugh.
Mhm.
I'm from New York, Rhode Island.
Insanity. All right, so we need to make this happen as soon as the pandemic is over.
Yeah, just as soon as it's over, because
would-
we're all gonna need to go back to school anyway. And
Would my
also,
wife have
adults
to
will
sign
be-
my permission slip? Yes.
By the end of the pandemic, fifth graders will be adults by then, so they'll need to go back to school.
Also, the schools will need the income. You know, if
Oh,
you can,
God.
like, if
Here
you
we
can
go.
do this, but if you could do this in an elementary school during the summer,
Let's just do it virtually.
if you could do this in an elementary school during the summer, it would make a
There is
really
summer school.
not in elementary schools.
Maybe someday.
I mean, there are like rec classes and stuff, so you'd have to
This
be
kid doesn't
around.
know what a
You have to go
rectangle
around
is, he needs
that,
to go to
but
summer school.
but if you could do it in these environments, and then take a portion of the proceeds for that and put it back towards the actual schools, that would be really cool too.
Here we go.
Yeah.
That's how we've always gotten people to let us do stuff. You just make no money off of it, and you just give it away.
I don't really want to make money off of
I
this.
don't
I just
either.
wanted to.
Well,
I want
mean,
to.
it'd be nice.
I want to go to this.
I
You
do
know what
too.
I
That's
mean?
what I was saying. That's what my whole point was. That I would like to attend this with my friends.
Yeah, because you could also like if you had enough people that wanted to do it, you could have multiple classes.
I was
So,
thinking
like-
of that. If you had a group, this is another thing that like Chad was talking about. Like if you had a whole company that wanted to do like a retreat, you could
Yeah.
all go to elementary school together. So it's like your boss telling you you're all too dumb.
Hmm.
But like think about art class and shit. And if you have a school, that's really easy because then you have like the actual art room of that school. So like you can like get access to the kiln. You can all
Yeah.
do pottery together.
Yeah, and like basic music classes.
Yeah, in a music
Um,
class. It's kind
mhm.
of cool. We can do chorus. We can all stand on risers, and there's no expectations like school. I
No.
think it's a great way to show that without all of the, for lack of a better word, crap that we've added to education, it's actually kind of nice, and it's actually enjoyable to learn things when there's not a ton of pressure and you're not forced to do it.
There's a graduation ceremony on Friday.
If you make it,
If you make it, if you
If not,
pass,
you gotta stay back.
if you pass the test, if you do your book report, if you sing the song, if you, if you do your extracurricular activity, then you get a little graduation ceremony that your kids can come to.
Here's the thing, though. If you don't graduate, you have to go to school with the elementary school kids in the fall. And you lose your license. Because you're too dumb. It's all a scam. To track you.
Yeah, and we're gonna put a chip in you too, so that we can follow you
I
around
mean,
afterwards.
driver's ed should probably be taught at all ages. But I don't
I
want to say that
didn't-
stuff because I don't want to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not saying this as if we would do well. My idea from this was because I think that I would benefit from it.
Yeah. So
Not
I
trying
think
to
that
seem better than anyone.
honestly, I think that our next step is getting a teacher involved to sort of create the curriculum for a week. But
Can we
I'm
keep
fully
the-
sold on this. We're doing this. We are creating this.
Can we at least do a
TM
distance
trademark.
learning?
I'm trademark. You just have to claim a trademark, right?
Verbal trademark.
Verbal trademark.
That's a verbal trademark.
That's a verbal trademark.
It's Will Arnett from The Office.
In
the saddest episode ever, the one right after Michael leaves.
Oh yeah.
Even the 7 guest stars they put in didn't help.
Nope.
I don't like when shows like The Office and any show that's like in the real world, which is any show almost, other than specific ones, and they talk about actors and actresses, and then
Or movies.
or movies, and then like you think for a second, you're like, some of the people in this show know that person.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's kind of funny. It's kind of fucking. Excuse me, I used the swear word. Good morning. It's kind of hilarious how Steve Carell, how Michael Scott never referenced the 40-Year-Old Virgin or Anchorman. 'Cause he's all about pop culture. He would reference those movies so bad, but he can't because he's in them.
Yeah.
They talk about Idris Elba in The Office, which is so stupid because he's in.
Do they actually talk about Idris Elba, or do they talk about they talk about one of his movies? They talk about the movie with Beyonce. What is that? Is that Single White
That
Female?
was after he was in the show. They should have been like, that looks a lot like Charles. They do. They
It was.
mentioned what was that movie with Beyonce and Ali Larter?
Obsession? Obsessed.
Obsessed with Seth Rudetsky and Idris Elba.
Mhm.
Yeah, Beyonce and Idris Elba were married. Great couple.
Sure.
And then Ali Larter comes in. And she gets obsessed with Beyonce.
Never trust anyone named Allie.
Who's it about? Is she obsessed with Beyonce? I would be obsessed with Beyonce, not Idris.
I don't know. I think that Beyonce and Idris Elba are the two most widely acceptable people to be obsessed with in the world
Poor Jay-Z.
for those times period. Yeah, well, I mean, he's doing great.
But he's such a good artist and producer
Hmm.
and mogul.
Do you think that he
But he
will?
doesn't look like Idris.
Do you think he would be a beneficiary of elementary school for adults?
Not from us.
If anybody has
Probably wouldn't
Jay-Z's
be interested in
contact,
helping us.
if anybody has Jay-Z's contact info, let him know that I wore Rockefeller t-shirts every day in 9th grade.
I'm sure he cares.
He will not help us after he knows that.
I feel like once you said that, we're definitely out.
Yeah,
That
we're
was your
definitely out.
attempt at connecting with him?
I don't know. Tell him that we really loved his intro on the second Fallout Boy album, third Fallout Boy
No.
album.
I knew you were going to say that. No. We
Um,
like his actual music. Oh.
Tell him.
Don't tell him anything. Tell him, hello, sir. Big fan. That's
Tell
all
him
I have to
that-
say.
Tell him that I hated Ether by Nas.
Yeah.
Um.
How's that song begin?
Nope.
Oh. Well, it's been a fun morning.
It has been a fun morning.
This was a cool topic. If anyone wants to think more about it, contact us.
Yeah.
We'll probably do virtual learning. Distance elementary school for adults. This would
Actually,
great
that'd be
'cause
a cool
that-
camp.
Huh?
That'd be a cool camp for
I mean,
for right now.
right
Like,
now it'd be like, see what your kids have to put up with.
see how that's going. Distance learning for adults. It's all done on Zoom right now.
And everyone has an issue with it.
Mm-hmm.
See that new Snickers commercial? Oh
I
man,
met Steve Carell at the beach. He had no clue what to say
he had
about
no clue
what
what to say, or
he.
you?
He. Oh, you had no clue what
He
to say. I'm
probably
like,
had no clue what to say since he was like, "What do you want?" And
Hi.
you're like, that's what she said.
Yeah. This show has been sponsored by Steve Carell's General Store in Massachusetts.
Oh yeah, he owns that with like Paul Rudd, I think.
Is it really?
It's him and like Paul Rudd who like were like, "This is an amazing store in this little town." Oh, it's struggling. Well, we'll buy it.
I
I've
like
always
it.
wanted to do that. Buy a store, but just be the owner and not have to like do anything, but just bankroll it because I love it so much.
Mm-hmm.
That's a dream. To one day be that successful where you can do that.
There's a couple places in Westerly that I would save if they were going under and I was a millionaire.
I was gonna say we have to find a town I'd want to help.
Oh, he was
I was thinking Zeb's in New Hampshire, but
he was filming Dan in real life. Yeah.
that makes sense.
The beach,
Alley
obviously,
Cats,
and
baby.
Alley Cats.
Oh, I do love Alley Cats.
Let my love open the door.
Let my love open and cook. Diane Weist.
All right.
John Mahoney, R.I.P. Norbert Leo Butts came to Westerly. That was the big thing.
Kathy.
Kathy.
You can't say Norbert Leo Butts without me spending the rest of the time doing a Norbert Leo Butts impression.
Norbert, I do want to her. That's very specific.
Nobody knows.
Everyone was excited that Steve Carell was. That's so specific. Was in like Diane Weist was here, Dane Cook was here, John Mahoney was here.
Matthew Morrison was the cop.
Right? He wasn't in the Alley Cats scene though.
No, that's true.
Like the whole family showed up at Alley Cats. It was like, oh, Alison Pill.
Oh, and wasn't the I can't think of her name. The amazing older woman that like owned Alley Cats for years and years and years. Just such a sweet lady. I knew her all through growing up. Yeah, she was in the movie, and that was amazing.
She turned the lights off, so they were more romantic.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Man,
goes,
honestly, there was nothing more romantic than Rock and Bull when I was 12 years old.
Love it.
Mm-hmm. I can't.
Rock and Bull's the reason why kids love raves when they grow older.
I was in a bowling league for like 4 years.
Oh my God, here we go.
And when we started hanging out more in Westerly, Dave and I would be in public, and I would say hi to people, and he would go, "How do you know that person?" I would say, "I used to bowl with that kid."
But you had to be in Westerly. When we would hang out in Charahoe, you knew nobody from bowling.
I knew nobody from bowling because everybody from bowling was in Westerly, and I was the only Charahoe kid.
Chad's parents are the people from Dan in real life.
Aw, my parents met at Alley Cats.
Allie's parents met at Alley Cats.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Her mom was a waitress at Cleats, and DUG was just signing off one day.
And then he
was like,
and then he stamped her.
Doug certified, baby.
I need to get.
He had the stamp. He put it right in her forehead.
I need to make an overlay of Doug certified and be
I'm
able
still waiting
to
to be Doug certified myself. Actually, well, I think I have been.
I think
I got the official Doug.
You asked for
my
permission.
music hasn't, but I have.
No. This is the story that I want to end on, which is the story I want to end every show ever on. Dave and Allie were on Allie's dad's show, playing music a couple months ago, and
I was like, how many weeks?
And he asks everybody to play them out with a song, and
this wasn't. He didn't mean to do this.
And when Dave and Allie started to play their last song, he left. He turned his camera and microphone off and left the studio, which was really nice. He didn't listen to them finish.
Well, he said
the song.
he was listening. You just didn't want to be on anymore.
It was so. Everybody else. I'm like, he's like this, like backstage, like just watching and listening until the end. It was like Dave and Allie are gonna end, and he was like, "Okay, sounds good."
It was worse because I can see you backstage now.
Oh yeah. It was you guys can't see it, but it was click and then
he disappeared.
Device, and then it said device disconnected.
So we were all like, we were in the middle of a James Taylor song, and we all stopped. And a couple of my friends were watching. We were like, that was the most funny ending ever. Because we just went, you know what? Never mind. And we all signed off.
And I called out that Doug left. And then I think he called like 10 minutes later.
No, he called like a minute later. I was like,
I was still there.
I was still watching. It's like,
Oh, all right. Well, thank you guys for watching. Elementary school for adults is a thing coming near you as soon as there's a vaccine. So,
But a real vaccine.
Dave,
What? It's not political to say that. I want a vaccine that works.
yeah, me too.
And in a timely manner. And also, wear your mask.
And also with you. All right.
You're not gonna say wear your mask?
Oh yes, wear your mask and wear your mask over your nose and mouth.
Yeah, wear it
please.
correct. Here's the thing, guys. You have 3 holes in your head, in your face.
It's true.
You have 5 holes in your head. The ears are okay. You got to open those up real good. The 3 holes in your face need to be covered, bro, because air goes in and air goes out. So you got to cover all 3 holes of your face. Not with your hand. This is important. With many layers of cloth.
I don't have a mask around.
But seriously, there are 3 holes in your face that expel and receive air. They need to be covered to help do anything that you're trying to accomplish.
Mm-hmm.
So check it out. Believe
Thank-
me, I'm sure you'll be okay.
Thank you, Dave. Liz Tanner from the Department of Business Regulations would be very proud of you right now.
It's not that it shouldn't be that hard to figure out, but you know.
It's the only thing when she's not able to she had to leave early because of time restraints for a small business town hall, and she just sent a message that said, "Ben, I gotta go. Can you just remind everybody to wear their mask over their nose and mouth, please?" I was like, yeah, thanks. That sounds good. All right.
I mean, I don't know.
Anatomy can be taught at adult camp. Yes.
It should be taught right
Adult camp sounds.
Also, adult camp is its own thing.
Yeah.
Like,
this is adult elementary school.
There's a Bravo reality show right now that is based.
Can we get a Bravo show?
Well, the Bravo show that's out right now is like an hour away from here in Connecticut, and it's literally just a summer camp that certain weeks of the year have adults. And
Someone
you party, you get wasted.
Someone call Andy Cohen and tell him about our idea, but make sure that he knows that we have to be executive producers on it. That's it. That's all I want.
Yeah, and we'll always have a reunion.
We will. We'll always have a reunion. We're not going to pull any below deck med crap.
Oh my God, we got to get out of here. Hey, guys, on Monday we're gonna actually be here 10 a.m. ish. Monday through Fridays is the new time.
Mondays and Fridays. Mondays and Fridays, not Monday through Fridays.
Well, we'll see how it goes. No, Monday and Friday. On Mondays, Allie will be here as a co-host.
And on Fridays, Braden will pop in as a weatherman.
And Allie won't be a co-host because, what are we gonna do?
Yeah, someone has to be watching him at all times.
I mean, yeah.
Not watching him. Someone needs to be actively engaged. Yeah.
Oh, he wants people to watch him do whatever he's doing at any time. So.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Yeah.
Well, thank you all for watching.
Hey.
Check out Dave DeAngelis and Friends tonight at 9-ish. Tonight at 9-ish.
It's usually a little better with the time, but no, it's worse. We're gonna be good tonight. I can feel it. We're gonna be.
I'm excited.
We're gonna be on time.
I'm excited.
A lot of songs are gonna make you cry.
Enjoy. I was pumping it up, and you were like gonna play a lot of songs that make you cry.
No,
Today is enjoy today. It's Champagne Friday, everybody. So
what is that?
It's a thing that we started.
Who?
We don't drink champagne every Friday, but it's Champagne Friday. We said it on like 2 weeks ago that it was gonna I want to encourage everybody to drink champagne. We did, and we did talk about Bears 2 weeks ago. This was a different time. Anyway, go enjoy your life, but do it responsibly. Dave, you got an outro?
I do.
Thanks. Bye, everybody.